Hi, my name is Richard Khoo. I'm a designer for Heroes of the Storm, and I'm a geek. Hi, so my name is Richard Khoo. I'm a senior game designer too on Heroes of the Storm. I primarily design the heroes, battlegrounds, and talent content for the game.
Now, this game's been, like most Blizzard projects, in development for quite a long time. Can you give us kind of a brief rundown of its history and where it came from?
Sure. So back in 2010, we had just finished the Wings of Liberty campaign, and we wanted to create a mod out of the tools to sort of showcase to the community, these are all the cool things that you can do. So I myself, like for instance, was working on Left to Die. I was helping out Mung Song, who had worked on Star Jeweled, and Matt Gotcher actually was designing the little mod that would become Heroes of the Storm. And so we put it out there in front of the community in 2010, and we received a lot of really positive feedbacks like, yo, can we do more? Can we do more? The next year, we had it in 2011, and the game had gotten bigger. And then since then, it's grown to what you see today.
Now, awesome. Now, real briefly, can you give a description of how the game plays? I mean, we get to play as all of the Blizzard iconic characters.
Right,
and so if you could describe kind of how the game plays and what it was like to be able to meld such great worlds that usually wouldn't come together.
Right. So the way that the game plays is, as you said, you pick one of your favorite Blizzard hero from like an array of Blizzard heroes from all the universes from Diablo, Warcraft, and StarCraft. But it doesn't end there. You know, we have plans to sort of relive some of the classics. Maybe you might see some from like Lost Vikings or Blackthorn or Rock and Roll Racing, you know?
Awesome.
So once you pick a hero, you go into the Nexus, which is our multiverse where all the universes have collided, and that's where you'll play on one of our different battlegrounds, and each battleground is very different. It's got a mechanic that changes up the strategy, changes up the decisions that you make. So for instance, on Blackheart's Bay, you'll be collecting treasure so you can bribe the pirate lord to fire his cannons for you, and then on like Dragonshire, you'll become a dragon, and this all-powerful guy who can breathe fire and just rain destruction upon your enemies.
That's great. Now, do you have a particular character that you like to play as? I played as Illidan.
You played as Illidan?
I always wanted the Warglaives when I played WoW and never really got them, so I figured I'll just play as the guy who has them.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, no, this is your opportunity to play as your favorite iconic hero. For me personally, I had a lot of fun playing Abathur. He's one of our new types of heroes that we have for Heroes of the Storm, and he's unlike anything that you've seen in any of these type of games. He's a commander hero, and his signature ability, Symbiote, actually like allows him to hop in and ride shotgun with one of his allies, and it's got unlimited range. Wow. So Abathur is actually hiding behind the defensive walls of the forts and not engaging in direct combat because he's got jazz hands and he just kind of doesn't really do a lot of damage. But as he's symbioting with someone, he's giving them shields, he's firing out projectiles, so the Abathur player is actually watching the battlefield as a whole. You know, so it's kind of like playing like a little game of StarCraft in Heroes of the Storm, you know, and that's just one of the types of heroes that we're excited to show to the world.
And what's the reaction been to the designers of, Diablo and StarCraft and World of Warcraft to all of their characters intermingling? Do any of them say, "Oh, my guy's got to be stronger than so and so"?
Oh no, there's the development teams have actually been very supportive of us. Like I worked on StarCraft 2 for like the first 6 years of my career, and so we know that lore inside and out. But if we ever need to hit up, like say Team 3, which is our Diablo team, on like how exactly does the Diablo fight work? Because we're working on Diablo, or like if we want to ask like, oh, so the Grom, he's coming out in patch 5.4, I think it was. I'm not sure. Like, what does he do? So they've been really supportive of the game. Like, all of us Blizzard developers, we've had this deep connection with the universes that we work in, and so we're just really supportive of each other when we try to make this game possible.
Nice. And now, is it going to be PC exclusive?
Oh, no, it's going to be developed as a standalone game for PC and Mac.
Oh, awesome. And I know tricky question with Blizzard because you do games when it's done. Do you have any kind of idea of like a projected like release date, like sometime like quarter or something?
So we don't actually have a hard release date. However, I can say that we'll have a beta that will be available in the first half of 2014, and you can actually go to heroesofthestorm.com and sign up for the beta there, and as well as keep up with all the news.
Oh, great. Now, as far as, we're all about embracing your inner geek now. Other than video games, is there anything that you geek out about that you're passionate about, like toys or movies or anything like that?
Oh, I love playing card games. Like, I grew up playing, like, card games like Magic: The Gathering, and that's why I'm, like, super excited for, like, our take on a card game like Hearthstone. You know, I sit at home, I watch a lot of Hearthstone streams. Like, it's just super, super fun that we're able to create a game in the genres that we enjoy, and that's one that goes deep to the core. I still remember like collecting cards as a kid, and I'm so excited that Hearthstone has like been as successful as it is. You know, it's a very important game to us because like it's the first time we've created like a free-to-play game. It's the first time that we've done something like we've announced it and now we're able to actually ship it out to the public. You know, and it's super accessible and in a genre that most people write off as being super complicated. So that's what I'm excited about.
That's great. Now I've been playing WoW for 7 years, and all my friends have been playing for so many years, and we've never called it Hearthstone. We've called it Hearthstone. Has it always been Hearthstone, and we've just been wrong?
I actually might be wrong. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any character in World of Warcraft that actually speaks out Hearthstone or Hearthstone. I believe Rob Pardo said Hearthstone yesterday, but I'm not sure. Like he would probably know better than I am since he's the executive producer on that project.
No, it's definitely it definitely is Hearthstone. I'm just shocked that I was wrong for so long.
Yeah. There's a TH in there, and there's an S, and there's Hearth. I think it's kind of I don't know.